News 46 is brought to you by Dennis Hoff for Assembly District 36, a successful businessman who can't be bought, can't be intimidated, and won't sell you out. Paid for by friends of Dennis Hoff.
And Dr. Joseph Bradley is starting a program at Solutions Recovery in Las Vegas that promises to help our veterans.
About a month or so ago, I mentioned how I was in the process of creating a program for our veterans. I'm pleased to announce that I have finished completing a program that's not only designed for our U.S. veterans, but also first responders. And it's actually designed to treat chemical dependency congruent with anxiety and PTSD. It's at Solutions Recovery in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's part of AAC Group. And basically, the regional vice president there wanted to have a stand-out program because what we were seeing coming into our program. And when you add to that the statistic that the second leading cause of death of our veterans is suicide, we really wanted to take a stand and make a difference. So he assigned me a task of putting together a program. So really, for about the past 6 months to a year, I've been doing all the research, talking to veterans, talking to different programs, and we've managed to put together a program that I'm, again, so pleased to announce has been approved, and we'll be starting it approximately June 18th. There is 3 phases. What makes this unique is phase number 1 is really designed to explain to the veteran or first responder the neurobiology of what they're feeling. Not have them re-experience the trauma, but understand why they feel the way they do from a neurological, biological level. The second phase is what we call transference. That's where we have them accept and understand the good that has come to them in terms of ability and survival, and find meaning in what's happened. Again, not talking about the trauma, just how they are still alive and they're still functioning. And then the last section of this last phase is called transcendence. And this is where we sit down with them and we have them understand that their trauma doesn't identify them as a person, and we actually help them write a narrative of their future. They get to actually look at where they're at today and write the narrative of the future ahead of them. It's part of the VA. It's also private pay. Solutions Recovery also takes insurances. I mean, the best thing to do when it comes to that is the number for them is 702-228-8520, and an admissions counselor would be all too happy to take all the information, and we assist our veterans and first responders and really anyone in any way we can, and they'll take them through the process.
And Assemblyman James Oscarson talks about the political season while campaigning to retain his seat in the legislature.
Campaign season has been going very well for us. We believe that we've made some significant progress. We're very proud of the things that we've done in the past and hope to be able to continue to do them in the future. When you've got a state that is growing, you know, we're the 5th best state in the country to do business in. Our unemployment is the fastest declining in the entire country. We're doing some great things, and right here in Pahrump, especially with the big developments that are starting to happen, the homes that are being built, and the commercial development that's happened down at Spring Mountain, we are, I believe, probably one of the fastest growing rural communities in the state as well. I'm very proud of that, and have worked closely together with the developers, with NDOT to make sure the right-of-ways were in place, with NDOT to make sure our streets are in good shape through the community. So I'm very pleased and proud of the things we've been able to accomplish, and we'll continue to be able to accomplish those in the next 2 years.
Tell me about your endorsements.
Oh, we've got some great endorsements. The Police Protective Associations have endorsed us. The firefighters have endorsed us. We're also the only NRA endorsed candidate since 2012. Very proud of that. Nevada Firearms Coalition endorsement and many others. We're very proud of the fact that we're able to work together with people to get things done. There's a lot of challenges in the legislature. There's a lot of challenges in lawmaking, and we work very diligently with everybody to make sure it's the best piece of legislation we can when it comes up. Education is another one that we've worked very hard on, supporting education, reforms for education, and the transparency and the accountability. That needs to start at the state level and come all the way down to the district level. We're very fortunate at working with the school district here and doing everything we can. In fact, we're able through some education reforms to bring $2.1 million into the Nye County School District. Those are great things for some of the services that they need and some of the services that are available now. So very proud of that, and continue to be proud of the educators and what they do here in Nye County for our children. I've served for 6 years now in the Assembly. Started in 2012. I was fortunate enough in the 2015 session to be the chair of Health and Human Services, a great opportunity for just a one-term legislator, and we made some significant reforms, telehealth, telemedicine, some community paramedicine things that we were able to pass to enable rural communities to have some of the services they need. We're very fortunate here in this community that the medical services are accessible. We have a hospital here, we have the Healthcare Partners building, there's more primary care physicians coming here, more specialists coming here, orthopedics and surgery. We're doing some great things here. We want to expand some of those ideas and thought processes throughout Assembly District 36.
If people want to find out more, of course, they can go on your website.
JamesOscarson.com.
News 46 Weather Cam is brought to you by Glenn Lerner Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, it's time to take a look outside through our Glenn Lerner weather cam. Let's look at the south side of town, I believe, and it looks like an overcast day, and of course it is scorching outside. Michael Donahue's going to tell us about the heat and possible heat advisory coming up in our weather after this break.